and welcome. Happy Wellness Wednesday, guys. I hope you're doing great. And welcome to our newest members, because we always love welcoming our members. And we've got so many great members this week. So let me know that you're here. Give me a hello or a heart, or just say hi in the comments below. And you know what I'd really love? Because so many new people are joining, I'd really love to know where you're from. And that would really help out a lot. So thank you here for joining me today in this exclusive Holistic Diabetes Solutions Facebook group. I'm your host, Cheryl Ivaniski, Global Wellness Authority, Doctor of Holistic Medicine, best-selling author, speaker, and educator, but more than anything, and the most important, is that I'm a woman who's living vibrantly well in the face of diabetes, Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and some other issues, and I want you to be living as powerfully and vibrantly well as you can too in your life. So on Wednesdays, we get to have a holistic tip, tool, or strategy to help us out in our lives. And today, and I've had so many questions about this and so many comments from people who've come to my live events, that I really want to share this one really, really great tip. And so I've actually dedicated whole coaching sessions to just this one topic. And it was actually one of the things in our actually no BS blood sugar challenge that we had a couple of months ago. And just a little bug in your ear, we're going to have that wonderful challenge, a great Facebook challenge coming up on June 15th. So mark your calendars and let me know that you're here. That's great, guys. Thanks. So what I wanted to tell you is there is this magical liquid, and you've probably heard about it, but you might not know all the superpowers that it has, especially for those of us with diabetes. So this liquid magic has been shown and proven to help people with diabetes. And when we're having a higher amount of sugar, our blood sugars are going to spike. It's actually known to help reduce that spike. So, this is one you must have in your cupboard at all times. I'll tell you, it's part of my top 10 things that I have in my kitchen at all times. So what I'm talking about here is, I'm just going to grab it here, none other than apple cider vinegar. And apple cider vinegar, which, I use ACV as the short, has many healthful properties. And so I'm going to go over some of those with you today, because it's probably you're not aware of all of the ones, of all the properties that it does. Not only does it help to lower blood sugar levels, so it's important to be aware of what your blood sugar levels are, but it's antimicrobial and it's antioxidant, and evidence suggests that it even offers the health benefits. You've probably seen on YouTube and lots of places about weight loss. And there's so many of us that want to be able to shed a few pounds, so it's very important in that too. But not only that, many people with diabetes have high blood pressure levels and high cholesterol levels, so it actually helps with those as well. And of course, to help improve the symptoms and any of those beginning initial complications with diabetes. So if you're wondering what exactly is, most apple cider, like what is it? It's really apple juice. And that's apple juice, but by adding yeast, it turns, the sugar into the juice of alcohol. So there's that process, and that whole process is called fermentation. And so it's one of the oldest methods of preserving food, and it's one that transforms milk into yogurt, cabbage into sauerkraut, and soybeans into miso, fruit into vinegar. And the best part is that research shows us that these foods are all good for your blood sugar levels. So in addition to having the apple cider vinegar, you can always help yourself to having those particular foods. And you've probably also seen on Dr. Oz shows and other shows about kimchi and things like this to add to your diet. So it's always important to add those too. But as I always suggest, and even for myself, I'm not 100% organic in any way, but I really do make the effort to have good quality foods and have organic whenever possible. Actually, I think this is Bragg's. Yeah, and it is Bragg's. I don't know if you can see that, and it is organic. So that's a really good bottle. And there's other brands as well. That just happens to be the one that I got off the shelf at the time. So organic, unfiltered apple cider vinegar contains a substance called mother, which consists of strands, you can actually see it, of proteins, enzymes, and friendly bacteria. and that's what gives the product, and I'll put this upside down so you can see it. You can see that, the murkiness in it. So, according to healthline.com, and this is a very popular site, so WebMD and healthline.com, their slides suggest the following: that vinegar may improve insulin sensitivity as much as 19 to 34%. So that's a lot, especially during a high carb meal. So that can significantly stop that spike in blood sugar levels and help with that insulin response. So in 5 healthy people, vinegar reduced blood sugar by 31.4% after eating 50 grams of carbohydrates. And that would be in the form of a high glycemic food like white bread that raises your sugars quite quickly. So people with diabetes also reported that consuming 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar before bedtime helped reduce the fasting blood sugar, which is the blood sugar that you wake up to in the morning, by 4%. So numerous other studies in humans have shown that vinegar can help improve insulin function and lower blood sugar levels after meals. So it's one of those go-to things in your kitchen, and it's something that you can use throughout the day. And it's something that you probably don't want to take on its own, although I have done that and have acquired a taste for it. But I myself, you can probably see in this glass here, that you can probably see that it's not clear because it's got the apple cider vinegar in it. But what you want to do is, add this to water to dilute that taste. And actually another way to use apple cider vinegar is to put it on your salads and add that in with your salad dressing if you're going to have if that's something that you want to do, to add that in, because taking it straight up can be a little bit loud on the taste buds. But having normal blood sugar levels means that your immune system is strong, and that apple cider vinegar is a big component to help you achieve that. So one of the go-tos. So if you missed our April challenge, as I said, I have great news for you, because June 15th to 19th, so mark this in your calendars, June 15th to 19th at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we are doing a new 5-day no BS and the blood sugar level chaos challenge. And we're going to have some really great new things in there. And it's fun. It's so fun. So I'm going to be hosting that again, and I'm looking forward to it. And I'll be swapping in some new challenges along with 1 or 2 of the challenges that we had there, because they were so good. So let me know if you're already using apple cider vinegar, and let me know in the comments, and let me know the creative ways that you're using it. I've shared a few, but I'd really love to know how you're using it. You can help a fellow member, so that'll be absolutely great. I share other wellness tips on Wednesdays in our Facebook group here, and sometimes throughout the week I pop in, and I always get back to questions and comments, so be sure to let me know some of the things that you want to hear about, and then I can tailor upcoming tips to take care of those questions and concerns that you have. And if you want more tips and the latest news on stuff like the announcements, what's coming up, what's new in the news, new technologies, things like that, I help to spread the word of those holistic diabetes solutions. And if you'd like to sign up for that email and those announcements, let me know, or just come to holisticdiabetessolutions.com and you can get on our mailing list. So I hope to see you guys next week, of course, and ready to share this with your friends about the upcoming challenge, because it's going to be fun. Well, until next Wednesday, I want you to have a really great week. And don't forget here, apple cider vinegar is going to be one of your best friends. So have a really great week. Signing off. Till next time. Adios.